Hello everyone. This is the reading for the last week of September through the, I was about to say through the first week of October, through the 2nd of October. Although this message can spill over into the next few months of the year, of your life, over the next year, my readings tend to do that, resonate over a period of time, so feel free to revisit it in the future. But I'm going to do this one a little bit different from the one last week. So I'm really infatuated with this deck and I'm really feeling drawn to use this deck first. I'm like, I know I shouldn't do this on camera, but are there spreads in this book? I don't think so. Let's just do beginning, middle, and end of the week. Or mind, body, and spirit. Situation, obstacle, advice. I like that. Situation, obstacle, advice. Let's do that. Alright, Divine Spirit. Show me the situation, the obstacle, and the advice for the collective this week. And then I'll further elaborate with oracle cards. And I'm likely to get multiple stories since it is a collective reading, so be sure to check additional readings, past readings, future readings, zodiac readings. Those are all up. Those zodiac readings are all up already for this month. All right. Situation, obstacle, and advice. Maybe you're emotional with the moon, the full moon being here, the obstacle card. Situation, this represents you, your person, your being, who you are, your personality, your body, your mindset, it's you. Your expression, your interaction, your outermost self, who you are in the world, how people see you and recognize you. It's about using your resources. The full moon card is here. I'm pretty sure this is dealing with some emotions. We do have a full moon, or I think we just had the full moon by this time. But the key word with this card is clarity. It says you've reached full illumination with this phase. Everything you have been working towards reaches the climax. This is where you realize that the journey is only half over. What goes up must come down. The positive cannot survive without the negative. That is just a fact of life. The plant you grew will soon begin its decay and subsequent death, and that is okay. And this is a part of its process. Maybe you're realizing that this is the beginning of the end with something, with maybe a part of yourself. Interesting. Or I don't know, maybe because last week spoke about transformation, so maybe that last week's reading was a warning. It could be a warning about what's coming. It very well could be, and it could be that just because things this week are triggering that energy for you to happen subsequently. That's why I would say go watch past readings, because it likely connects some dots for you and helps you understand, like, oh, I remember what happened that week. Like, okay, that makes sense. It's starting to add up. Okay, so it also represents a positive. It says that the positive cannot survive without a negative. That is just a fact of life. I read that part already. Seeing and acknowledging our faults is the best thing we can do for our development. While it can hurt to see our shortcomings, acknowledging them takes away their power. So I think it's representing something you do, maybe representing how you're maybe in your own way in some ways. Pallas Athena is here. This is interesting. All right, the warrior, which can relate to the Aries Mars energy of the first house, but this card represents intelligence, creativity, wisdom, liberation, diplomacy, zealousness, and being overly critical. It's time to make a plan about something. Weighing out the pros and the cons of a situation is going to help you in the long run. The physical act of writing your ideas down brings them to life. This helps us to look at the bigger picture. We often think about We often just think about our next step, but strategizing further down the line will help ensure our victory. This is perfect also in the advice place. So writing down your goals, writing down the pros and cons of each, like why achieving this goal would be beneficial for you, like getting that meticulous about it could be, like it says, overly critical. Think like a Virgo, especially it's Virgo season. Will it still be Virgo season this week? No, but Mercury will still be in Virgo, and Mercury will still be retrograde. So you'll definitely need to be clear about your plans, about what you need to do, weigh your options very carefully. Become a defender of your community. Palace is not a me energy, it is a we energy. Just like we have to look at the bigger picture in a personal situation, we are also a part of a bigger picture in society. Your friends and neighbors may have ideas that can be utilized to benefit everybody. So it's like, how can we achieve this together? I love that for you. Love that for you. I'm like, do I want to jump into this deck already? This deck is actually a little hard to shuffle, so I think I'm going to switch decks. The situation, I mean, the focus is you. The obstacle, you've realized something. You've had some type of insight. It could be like some type of spiritual insight, intuitive insight. So what is this illumination about? Maybe it's something, maybe the full moon on the 20th of September has something to do with it. It's funny that the Aquarius card came out in the last reading, and I think this will be the full moon in Aquarius. No, this will be full moon in Pisces. Full moon. Please clarify the full moon. Something could be happening within 3 months' time of whatever it is that you realize to be playing out within the following 3 months. For some of you, main female, I feel like that's you. Could be somebody that you're dealing with. This involves some type of journey. You could realize that it's time to move on from something. There could be a chapter that's closing. Maybe you're moving, changing your job, location. Something of the sort. Maybe it's all coming into perspective for you. Let's further clarify. Yeah, the journey card could be temporary, but it just doesn't say, you know, it's just like you're going on a trip. You could be arriving or departing. But it looks like you're doing pretty good for yourself, you know what I'm saying? This could be a male and female counterpart meeting one another, somebody waiting for the other to arrive, seeing someone off. Okay. Battle of emotions. There could be some jealousy. Somebody's crying, Lord. Somebody's so mad that they're crying. Somebody has to face their emotions. Maybe they're internally, you know, battling something. This could be you. This could be someone around you. I feel like that's going to resonate with just a handful of people. Tell me more about the situation. Actually, I said I was going to swap decks. I'm still using that deck. Show me the situation, please. More about the situation with the first house card. Karma, judgment. That card came out in the previous reading too. So maybe you're just having a series of awakenings. This could just be a very powerful week for you. The full moon could have something to do with it. The moon is really standing out to me, but this also kind of looks like an eclipse. But it could just be like a personal eclipse. The tower being here could definitely represent some type of epiphany, awakening, suddenly just understanding something, knowing something, seeing something. There could be forgiveness or reconciliation, or maybe understanding why there was a faulty foundation in some previous situation. But I just figured this represents the suddenness, the quickness of how this energy comes in. It could kind of jolt you. Show me the Queen of Cups, please. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. This is, I heard dumb luck. Somebody's mad about you having luck. Like somebody feels like, oh, you're just lucky. They don't realize how much shit you had to go through, like whether it's emotional or, you know, whatever the hardship was in your life. Maybe it wasn't broadcasted, so they're just like, oh, she's just lucky or he's just lucky. You just get whatever you want. And this feels like jealousy. It feels like Queen of Wands reversed, but it's like very emotional. Very, they could be even posing as somebody who cares about you, but her angry face is standing out to me in this bickering, fighting, jealousy. Feels like they battle it inside, but they don't show it. But somebody feels like you're lucky. This is divine timing, but also can represent good fortune, luck. Show me the Tower. The Four of Wands. I think this represents alignment, spiritual alignment, balance between masculine and feminine. You could be integrating. Show me Karma. Seven of Cups. I think you're coming to understand something with the Judgment card. I mean, Karma is the judgment. It's representing awakening. I think the smoke and the clouds are clear, and now all of a sudden you understand. There's alignment. There's balance. You can thrive and express yourself freely and openly and confidently because you have achieved this place of balance and alignment. Okay, let's move on. I'm like, the rest of this is kind of self-explanatory. Let's get some romance cards. Is anything going on in the love department for the collective this week? Anything going on with romance? For the collective? Separate messages are fine. So I may get like 2 or 3 separate cards that have nothing to do with one another. One more good one. This is it. There we go. Any messages for the collective this week? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Something's imbalanced. I think it's especially as you achieve this balance within yourself, this alignment, this purpose, this understanding, there's this level of self-achievement, this forgiveness within. If there's a situation that isn't balanced right now, it's just like, you see how unbothered she is? You can't really see her face, but she's just like, and her friend in the back, like, girl, come on, let's go. Like, everybody's just fawning over her. It seems like they're together, but she probably awing over her too. But it's unrequited love. It's not balanced. It's not the same. And it's not, whatever the situation, your current situation is, it's just like, As you level up, you need people who meet you on your level. And whoever you're dealing with ain't on your level. It's plain and simple. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in present moments. And I think part of you healing in this part over here represents that you learn, you understand something on a spiritual level now. I Thank you. And you're able to experience new love. So you could be coming into union with someone brand new, or that could be coming soon for you because you've overcome the unrequited love situations. You've learned what role that has played in your life and your personal journey. Again, this could be totally unrelated, but again, releasing and healing from the past helps you have more love in the present moments. And at the very least, you understand that because of whatever hardship you've experienced, whatever bickering, fighting, jealousy you've experienced inside with other people, whatever people have projected on you, you may have projected on other people, whatever. So it's safe for you to love again, open your heart to give and receive the highest level, the highest energy of all. I think Spirit is asking for you to drop the burden of some unrequited love or old situations that just kind of put a bad taste in your mouth when it comes to love or relationships. This could be, I don't know, you could be feeling kind of bitter and having internal battles regarding certain situations, regarding your love or emotions, things like that. But divine timing is here, luck is here. See this well-dressed man here, he's standing out to me. Let's get some creativity oracle cards, and then we will end this reading with a few crystal cards. Messages for the collective, please. Secrets, concealed plans and action from those not ready to accept you as you are. Especially if you get bickering or jealousy from somebody, you definitely need to keep your plans a secret. These angels look very much like these ladies on this card, so that's calling to me. And then courage. Have the courage to see the lessons in all situations and face them constructively. Forgiving and learning, I think that's very important. Like, as you see life as a game, you'll see each situation is trying to teach you something, show you something, sorry. And it gets a little bit more entertaining, and you stop taking things as personally once you realize there's a lesson in everything and there's always a chance to do better. So secrets, it says here, you may have some investigating and you may have to do some investigating on a particular subject. I feel like this is also internally, like maybe you're making yourself aware of something that you do subconsciously, and you're like, okay, like, well, what else do I do? Could be within your relationships as well. It can be a reminder that one of the most important rules of making magic is to keep your intentions, methods, and actions secret and guarded. It's especially important not to share this privileged information with others when you are in the early, delicate stages of making art or making changes in your life. Creativity takes courage. Even those who love you and have your best interests at heart may say or do the wrong thing. Your most powerful adversary in pursuing a creative life is you. You do not need to add others to the mix while you're coming to grips with your own self-defeating behavior. Love that. And I think you are overcoming that, and it's just like moving forward. You know how to move more smart. And this card, I gotta stop tapping my cards like that. This card talked about writing your plans down, so you also need to keep it a secret. So courage is here. Let's quickly look at this card and pull some crystals for you. You may soon be called upon to demonstrate the courage of your convictions regarding the situation in question. Whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is that your goals are, whatever it is that you've been trying to put into action. Only you can tell if you lack courage or are being foolhardy. In either case, you will not be able to avoid the situation by isolating yourself from your work or from others critical of it. The appearance of this card when you are planning to make When you are appearing to make a major change or to give up on something is an indication that you should neither change nor give up, but have the courage to continue on your present course. Be brave. Selecting the courage card can also indicate that the problem is the amount of courage possessed by another person involved in the situation in question. So maybe you or someone else needs to be more courageous, and maybe it's involving some type of battle, some type of competition of some sort, and maybe it just involves like not being emotionally charged or bitter or emotionally reactionary. But that's interesting. So definitely don't give up. You're very close to achieving whatever it is that you want. And also, courage is infectious. Like, as soon as you display your courage, you will find other people who are also courageous. And before you know it, you'll be bonding with these people. All right, let's get some crystals for the collective this week. Just a few. Lepidolite. Great for healing. Amber. And topaz. Topaz came out for the previous week. So it's good if you're feeling burnt out, if you're feeling tired, overwhelmed. Wherever you need to take action, wherever you need to have courage, go ahead and use this crystal in that setting. If it's regarding love, self-love, whatever it is, write your goals down, and then when it's time to take action, get you some topaz. This will increase your firepower to make sure you're not misdirecting your energy or overwhelming yourself by like misfiring. It's when you have passion and you just want to make sure it's directed. I need to give myself some topaz. Maybe that's why it came out twice. That way you're not just wasting your energy and burning yourself out. Okay, so lepidolite is here. Very great crystal. I don't have mine out, but very great crystal for healing. It is a lithium infused mica with a rose and lavender hued spa vibes. Who needs it? The perpetually frazzled, the also cerebral type A workaholics. So yeah, if you're working a lot and you're just burning yourself out, maybe your creative energy is really flustered right now, but maybe this is like prime time for sorting that out and getting that energy flowing. Where to put it? In a bubble bath, on a meditation cushion, in the fetal position when the pressure to be successful, fit, and fabulous 24/7, 365 is too much. When to use it? When freaking out or to prevent that. Put the phone on Do Not Disturb, hold lepidolite in each hand, and let yourself be for 5 minutes. Relax the muscles between your shoulder blades, lengthen your breaths, and let go of all the drama. It wasn't yours to begin with anyway. Enter your chill zone. Love that. So maybe lepidolite and topaz will help keep you steady and going to get shit done. You know what I'm saying? So you don't feel overwhelmed, stressed, tired, overly anxious, and you can direct your passion and energy effectively. And then amber, which is actually fossilized tree resin. But it says, who needs to treat people, old souls, anyone gearing up for a long, dark winter. Where to put it? Any room you want to convert into a sunroom. When to use it? When you need a metaphysical hug from the universe. Call on amber's cuddly electric blanket vibes and cozy up. Recharge your good vibes. I feel like whatever this awakening type of situation is, it really took some juice out of you for a while. So I do feel like it's kind of like slowly getting you back into rejuvenation. But yeah, that's pretty much your reading. I don't want to pull any additional cards because I don't want to make this reading hella long, but make sure you check your zodiac sign readings. Topaz, lepidolite, and amber were your crystals. I'm sure these crystals will help you along your journey. Remember to have courage and to keep your plans to yourself. Write them all down and keep them private, even if you have to lock them up. or put it in a journal with a lock or something, but don't talk about it to other people. I have that bad sometimes. I'll get so excited that I'll tell people my plans, and I shouldn't. So just keep that in mind. Best of luck to you, and until next time, peace, love, and light. Thanks for watching. Oh, like and subscribe also. Bye.